You guys heard of Hyundai?
Hyundai.
Never heard of them.
Or
Sunday?
Or if you prefer,
Yes.
Hyundai. Because
Hyundai.
I've heard
I don't
my
prefer.
friend Mark Coughlin say that. And that's not a criticism, by the way.
That's just the Canadian pronunciation.
I learned today that he does not say Mazda.
That's right.
I don't
Mazda.
have any Yeah. Anyway, Hyundai unveiled a plan. They plan to spend $35 billion in what they're calling mobility and other auto technologies. They plan to do this by 2025. This is, quote, an ambitious effort to become more competitive in self-driving cars. And that's when I just stopped losing interest in the article. Because, and this sort of dovetails with Tony's point, I don't know that the future is autonomous cars. As we've all getting excited, yay, self-driving cars, everybody's going to be a millionaire because their car's going to work and they're going to work and it's all going to, and really I think the future of mobility is more like that Dutch model we just talked about with throttle bikes and electric mopeds and different mobility devices to get people from a point of public transit to their destination or back.
I think it will be like The Giver. Where everybody's got the bikes, just like Amsterdam, and like the only automobiles are owned by, well, they seem communist to the government, but I guess also it would be businesses. But unless we were to just go whole hog and just nerf all automated transportation, I don't see it being autonomous drive. Like you said, that at this point, when you mix it in, it just adds vehicles. I mean, yeah, it takes one or two off the road, but you know that if it's here, they're not going to pay the parking fee. They'll let that thing roam the streets and let the government pay the upkeep on the roads instead of them paving a parking lot.
Or autonomous drive buses. How's that?
Right there is
that's most likely. Go ahead.
Which is again, we've developed this aversion in the United States and maybe everywhere, but I'm going to pick on us because this is where I live and I know this. But we've developed this aversion. The idea that like a human should drive is just unthinkable. Now, are there things that technology can do to make human driving more safe? Yes, but that's not necessarily robot cars. That may solve one problem and create a whole host of others. Hey, Mark, weren't we talking about, we were talking about, and I don't remember if this was when you were here or not, but valets and busy superchargers and things like that. And I'm like, why don't they just put a valet there to move cars in and out? Hey, your car gets 30 minutes and I'm going to move your car automatically.
Right. Yeah.
You know? Oh, but instead it's got to be some robotic, computerized, ridiculously over-technologized solution when in fact you could hire someone for the local minimum wage, a fairly low-impact job, doesn't require a lot of training, give them a little T-shirt and say, here, make sure this flows smoothly. Am I totally off base there?
I'd let the robot drive my car. I wouldn't let the valet drive my car.
There's your answer, Russell.
Yeah.
That's a fair answer. I get it.
Yeah, because the minimum wage 16-year-old is going to trash your car.
Exactly.
No, I'm not talking about like I'm talking about like, let's use a supercharger, for instance. I'm not talking about taking the car in the, on a joyride. The kid's going to move at 30 feet from a charging space to a non-charging space.
Okay, have you ever seen the movie Ferris Bueller?
I know. I'm just going to say,